Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we have got a lot to go over today as we're going to give you guys a quick overview of your major order update as it's getting pretty close already. We've also got to head over to X where Johan's got his Twitter fingers on talking to you guys about paywalls, modding and Fortnite. I know, just hear me out with it, it's an interesting one. Nonetheless, we've also got a Zendesk update and we've got so much more to go over. So with that being said, if you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And make sure you check out our sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform where you can buy your video games cheaper for PC and consoles with the best deals, offers, promotions, and discounts. It's an absolute no-brainer, so head down to the link in the description and get your games a little bit cheaper today. With that being said, let's see what's happening in the world of Helldivers right now. So starting off, taking a look at the Galactic war table right now, we've got the 115 million voteless kills, nearly completed the 7 million harvester kills, and we've got 2 out of the 6 attacks defended from the Illuminate. As of right now, Keed seems to be the planet that's just recently been invaded with an enemy invasion level 9, which is easily doable with the 65,000 Helldivers we've got here right now. Your personal order is for 200 enemies using the Stalwart, which is very easy against the Illuminate, I may add. It's pretty much my go-to, so you can get that one completed easily as well. Overall though, I reckon we can have this done in the next couple of days and we don't need to hit that full week cap that they've given us to get this major order completed, so we should be okay. For those of you guys who are interested though, your superstore has now updated, and for the next 24 hours we have got the Legionnaire and the Drone Master being the 2 pieces that you guys can get from it, and the Killzone stuff is no longer available from the store. Very easy and very nice indeed. Make sure you go and give them a check out. Now heading over to X where loads of things seem to be happening with Arrowhead and with Helldivers right now, as there was a awesome little blooper video that went up yesterday. Take a quick look at this preview.
Over the eons, no, not eons, over several centuries, no, it's funny, the centuries, hello, over several decades, over a very long time.
Now, it was absolutely hilarious to know that there was no script for the original version of this trailer, and Mr. Johan was enjoying a beveragino whilst doing it, so it's kind of hilarious to see the outcome of it. Make sure you check out the full video. I'll leave the link down in the description. Go and show him some love. But inside of that post was a load of comments speaking about quite a lot, and, well, some people got a little bit salty. Mr. Johan managed to clear things up, and it got interesting. As this person right here states, if you ever bring in a new faction with new mission types, please make it a DLC for about 15 Great British pounds. I want it to shut up whiners up and get you guys some hard-earned earnings. And Johan responded with, we will never put enemies or gameplay like that behind a paywall. We do not want to split the player base. Now that is for me an absolute given, and I'm not too sure why anybody would recommend doing that. It's definitely not a clever idea, and the PR behind it would be borderline crucifix leveled. But it's nice to know that they're not going to be doing anything like that, and after the most recent crossover with Killzone 2, I think that it would be quite skeptical to even see weapons hit the store again after that debacle. As well as that though, we got some modding to talk about because a lot of you guys have been a bit concerned about the repercussions of it. States right here, I have a question. I've seen in the terms and services that we are not allowed to mod the game, but then I've seen people doing reskins like ODST Armor Master Chief, so is it okay or will we get banned for doing that? And it's always good to cover your ground, although what Johan actually stated was a little bit of to and fro. It's a little difficult to decipher, so I want to know what your guys' opinions are. He states, we need to have it in there and we reserve the rights to take action, but also modding is awesome. So it's really nice that they're leaning into it, but at the same time, you could also get in trouble for it. I think what that means is when you are modding, make sure it's cosmetic and fun purpose only. Do not mod your game to get unlimited samples and unlimited rec slips and all of that good stuff. Nobody wants to see that inside of the game. Nobody wants their game ruined. So I think when they say modding is awesome but they reserve the rights, just be sensible with what it is that you're doing. Just change the skins, make Thomas the Tank Engine a charger and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Have some fun with it. Nonetheless though, somebody else posted up a really weird graphic that I never thought I'd see, stating, Johan Peter said, check this out. Do you think a Fortnite and Arrowhead game crossover may happen, but obviously in Fortnite, not in Helldivers. Now, this is good PR, and it would work really, really well as a way to be able to get the game out there, and I do agree with this being a really clever move. I don't want to see anything Fortnite hit the Helldivers game, but is it good to promote your game inside of a game with such a ginormous audience? Hell yeah, I think that that's a great idea. Not only that, but Johan stated, I don't know, we haven't talked about it, but spreading democracy to other games sounds great. And I do think that this would fit inside of the model of Fortnite. I think that it's pretty clever. Even the pieces that they've managed to put in there are such a good idea. And I think that honestly, this could be a really good move for Arrowhead if it's something that they decide to go down. Moving forward though, we have got some stuff to talk about with regards to the Zendesk, as you guys are still seeming to question whether the Killzone 2 items and the Alpha Commander armor is going to be coming to the game. Now, we have repeated this quite a few times, and I'm going to pop this up on screen so you guys can read it, but the overall aspect of this is that they're going to be receiving stuff like this throughout the new year. So once we get into the new year, they will be releasing the Alpha Commander to PlayStation players. The Killzone stuff will be reworked into a point of when you can actually obtain it for the Killzone package of 2. That one was something that a lot of people were worried about, as there was a 2-month play gate. Essentially, if you were not an active player within 2 months time, then you were not going to receive this, and a lot of people have complained. So they're going to be reworking that statistic over in the new year. Now, moving into a clip that I needed to post up, not only because I really enjoyed it, but then I saw that Johan actually reposted this himself. This one right here states, "Thank you, Super Earth scientists, for the invention of kicking." Now, this emote has been used in so many funny aspects, but this has probably got to be the greatest save I have seen yet. And this one is hilarious because Johan actually stated the exact same thing over on Twitter. I think that these emotes can start being used for some really cool concepts, and it leads into an action point of what they can take these emotes to be able to impact the game. I think it'd be incredible. Let me know some ideas of new emotes you want to see in the game. But something that is already in the game and a little bit questionable to say the least is the FRV, and everybody is going down the conversation of the FRV being probably the most fragile piece of equipment that we have seen yet, with tires that burst if you look at them wrong and a mainframe that will blow up in pretty much no time at all. But yet this clip seems to state otherwise, with FRV is too fragile. Meanwhile, FRV, and this is crazy, that thing just went off and it still managed to keep all of its wheels and not blow up even slightly. So yeah, massive democratic clap for you, my dude. But while we're talking about vehicles, we've got to show you this one, because this one made me chuckle, and apparently it made 11,000 of you guys chuckle as well. This right here, guys, is a Helldivers car. Now, whether it was intentional or not is yet to be seen, but it does look pretty damn cool. And although the car model probably is not for me, this Jeep is definitely something that I would 100% see myself driving around in. I think it's hilarious, and whoever owns this car, massive democratic clap to you, my dude. Massive. But moving into your top comments from the previous video, you guys have always got so much to say, and I actually really enjoy it, and we've started commenting so much more on your comments. So if you do want to have a little conversation, then make sure you get a comment down in the comment section. You never know, you may feature on the next video as well. This one right here states, Martail is cut off from the rest of the bots, so its regen is 0%. If you want to take a break from the Illuminate, it should be an easy liberation. And that is completely true. There are absolutely no reinforcements over there, and actually it's the only planet that is sat there. We've currently got around 1,000 people on there with a 10% liberation rate, but this could be a really easy take, and it closes off the entire Andromeda sector, so it's pretty much a no-brainer. We can get that one done pretty quickly on top of the major order. I think it'd be quite cool. Nonetheless, moving into this next one right here, though, it states, from a gameplay perspective, it makes sense for the Illuminate to use mind control and superior technology. They have to allow them to appear as additional forces dropping in alongside bots and bugs. Now, the Illuminate have got such a deep lore engrossed inside of it that they just have such an incredible storyline. And for me, they're probably one of my favorite factions to go up against, and even just to research. I've been reading up a lot about them just recently, and these guys just get more amazing as time goes on. I know, completely undemocratic of me, but I just enjoy squid squishing way too much. Next here, there it states, I am a sucker for a hooded helmet. Phrasing, Cloud plays. Now, yes, I worded that one absolutely terribly, and maybe that's the innocence in my very old 31-year-old man mind, but I did find that comment extremely hilarious, and apparently a load of you guys did as well. So thank you so much for the call out there, my dude. I really appreciate that. Nonetheless, that's unfortunately all we got time for today. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.